In this video I'll be discussing whether or not my ancillary products use, develop or challenge forms and conventions of real media products. To start off with, I think they do use they go along with the conventions of alternative ancillary products. The digipack and the advert both conform to the conventions for alternative products produced by alternative bands alongside their music video, I suppose. Not less mainstream products, but we're focusing on alternative because we're within the alternative genre, so it'd be silly to focus on popular music or rap or anything like that. Alternative. Firstly, the reoccurring image of Simeon's silhouette, which is on, I know I've been through this before, it's frequently used in the digipack and it's on our poster as well, or the advert as well. This kind of reoccurring image cropping up on the products of one band's merchandise, not merchandise, is it? What is this products? Real life media products. Is the 1975, where they have their box, the white box, every single they release, like on iTunes, whatever, the album cover for that single always has the white box on it with the name of the song in the white box. On their album they have it as well, and on their tour posters they tend to have the white box. It's not as kind of intricate and detailed and specific to one of their music videos as the silhouette, because obviously this is imagery, the shelf imagery used from our music video, so it's very specific to the music video. But obviously we only produced one music video, whereas the 1975 have many. Although a couple of their music videos do feature the white box. So I think that's very typical of a music video, of real life media products like ours, is the kind of the recurring symbol synergy, is it synergy? Symbol synergy of having, like 1975, their white box. This, like I said, it's in the little booklet as well. But secondly, the triangle shape crops up numerous occasions, obviously all throughout the music video. I've spoken about that many times before, but obviously in our digipack it comes up, actually obviously there's triangle imagery all throughout the booklet itself there, and it's also on the advert and on the little logo which we created for the product, our products. It's there as well. This is very similar to Clean Bandit. They have a kind of bizarre symbol similar to the J triangle, of 4 shapes. I think it's a circle, square, triangle and an oval or a hexagon. Not that they're alike at all, but it's another image, 4 shapes in kind of a square formation, and they crop up a lot in their music video. I've talked about this before, much like the triangle does in our video, where it's kind of subtly used and then rather obviously used, and that happens the same in the Clean Bandit video for Rather Be, and it also comes up in a few of their other videos. Anyway, so these 4 shapes are on the Clean Bandit's tour poster, a couple of their single covers as well. I don't think it's on their actual main album cover, but it does, like the Alt J triangle that we've used, it's much like the Clean Bandit 4 shape formation they've used. So that's another convention we've conformed to. The bizarre, or the quirky and alternative design we've gone for our digipack, or the actual form itself, is different. Most digipacks are kind of plastic case, kind of in the popular musical genre, but in the alternative genre they do tend to be more like the cardboard's quite an alternative genre thing, kind of feature to have on ours. Like the actual Alt J album for An Awesome Wave it's lovely. It's got like a little pop-up bit in the middle. I don't know, it's very different. It's like an individual design. So is the Miles Kane album. He's got this massive like cube that folds out into all these different things. So there's definitely a kind of quirkiness to our digipack, with the kind of the silhouette that's been cut out, and also having all the different layers, and the fact it's cardboard, actually made from cardboard, is quite quirky as well. the look of our ancillary pieces are both very similar. They use the black background and kind of the road, the traffic imagery as well, kind of everything like that. They're obviously kind of the synergy between the two pieces that links them both together is a kind of convention, because I think most kind of alternative pieces do use that connection between all of their kind of products they produce alongside their music videos. Like the Arctic Monkeys, all their new stuff for AM, in the music video, like they've got the animated lines for the Arctic Monkeys. Do I want to know music video. They use that style, like the sound waves on their tour posters and on their album that went alongside that music video. So that's obviously something that we've used heavily, because I mean the two products are obviously linked. They're very obviously linked together, so that's another piece of convention, or another one of the conventions that we've used. And I think that's all I have to talk about in this. I really hope it is. This is embarrassing. It must be. That's really embarrassing. I've left it that long with the silence. So yes, overall, this is awful. Overall, I think we conformed to the conventions of alternative music, genre, digipacks and posters. They're very conventional for the alternative genre, because with that convention comes a kind of quirky, different style to each piece. Like, even though there are conventions that are followed, they're rarely similar, if that makes sense. Like, I wouldn't say this is at all similar to Alt J's album, apart from the fact that the design is different, if that makes sense. They don't look at all similar, but they are the same because they follow the same conventions. Whereas I think with more popular music videos, or popular album covers, there are more obvious conventions that are followed where they do not look literally similar, where there is kind of similarities between products. Whereas with the alternative genre, one of the conventions is to look or to be really different to the other alternative products that are out there, if that makes sense, which I know it does, because it's a very good point to make. So overall, conform completely.